We are glad to have you back with us today. I know it's been a while, but we're just taking our time to cook something really special for you guys. And today, we have something absolutely special. It's special for mainly two reasons today. First reason being that it's the last live stream for the year 2022 for us. And the second reason, most importantly, it marks the beginning of a new era of collaboration with sister chapters. And for today, our first collaboration is with our LA chapter, and we have very special guest, Alexandra Janova with us. Sorry about the name. And so I'll let Alexandra start with our introduction. We'll move across the board, and then we start off with our today's topic. So, Alexandra, the floor is all yours. Tell us about you.
Thank you, Henry. Yeah, that's really exciting to be here. Thank you for inviting me, and good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Alexandra, and I'm the PMI Los Angeles board member and VP of programs. I'm also a project management consultant with a focus of software implementation and project improvement. 2 years ago, I began volunteering for PMI Los Angeles chapter. And this year, we launched a multi-chapter collaboration project that I'm very excited to tell you about a little bit later.
Awesome. So you see that the topic is burning hot. Alexandra can't wait to get started. But first of all, we still need to introduce our other guests, some of which you might have met before. We'll go straight to Aliona. Aliona, please tell us a little about yourself.
Hi, I'm Alona Fraser. I'm the VP of Marketing and Outreach for PMI San Diego, and I'm excited to be here to talk about what we have achieved in 2022 and how cross-chapter collaboration can be beneficial for our members, both San Diego and Los Angeles chapter. I'm also a project manager and work at Innovage. It's a PACE center for the elderly.
Sweet. Thank you very much, Aliona. And now, last but not least, Robin.
Hi, I'm Robin. I am the incoming VP for San Diego chapter, VP of programs for 2023. I am currently involved in the marketing and the programs team, so I've got very familiar with the chapter, and I'm extremely excited to be more and more involved in this upcoming year. I am a project coordinator and have been involved in the field for a last year, so very excited to be here today.
Well, we're excited to definitely have you too, Robin. I know, just in case some of you might not remember, Robin was one of the first guests we had on our very first live streams for PMI's San Diego chapter, and it's kind of ironic that she's also on our last stream for the year. So she's really consistent with us there. And shout out to Mickey. Mickey, we're excited to have you listening in on us too. Casey, we see you. Thank you for joining us. So let's jump right into the topic. We have so much to talk about and very little time. But first of all, I'd like to ask all of you, from what I understand, everyone except me was at the PMI summit in Vegas recently, correct? Okay. Since I was the only one missing out on that action, okay, I promise to be there next year. So I'd like to start off again from Alexandra. What were your big takeaways from the summit? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? What would you change?
Yeah, it was very exciting event, and it was the first time when I joined the PMI Global Summit. And actually, it was interesting because there were a lot of discussion about collaboration between chapters, and the many chapters around the world were sharing their experiences and benefits. And I attended at least 3 sessions about this collaboration. So the topic of our discussion today is highly relevant, and I'll tell you why. So I remember the one sessions from the South American chapter that was sharing its experience in organizing a national event with other local chapters. So it was really interesting to learn from their experience because they did a really great job about offering their members an opportunity to learn about significant projects that were implemented by the largest companies in their countries. And the interesting part was the event marked the beginning of the collaboration, not only between PMI chapters, but also from different organizations in the country to serve PMI members. So I telling that because maybe it appears to be a good idea for us to consider in the future to set up the meetings like that. Don't you think, Robin?
I absolutely agree. I think this is a really exciting time to be looking at a collaboration, and we were definitely planning on talking about that more and learning from you about those sessions, maybe rewatching, because that was my first global summit as well, and it was a phenomenal event that they put together. I learned so much, so can really apply it to our collaborations as well.
Awesome. Aliona, anything you want to chip in right there?
Yeah, I just want to say how exciting it is to see everyone in person, to add real faces to the icons, to put together, and I was actually speaking at the event, and it was also kind of stressful, but at the same time very thrilling. I could see so many volunteers for PMI, and I understood that wow, this is awesome. I really love it. It's the right place to be, and you know, I'm going to be stepping down this year. It's there that I decided I just want to stay in. I want to continue volunteering because I don't want to lose this community. It's amazing. So yeah, this was really wonderful. The event was at very high level and very complex, and I just really admire the PMI staff who put it all together. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's good that you mentioned your presentation because there was another interesting part that I was able to learn from. And you guys did really a good job with implementing these new tools that we all use right now, the LinkedIn
That's
Live.
right.
Yes, you was telling us about that. So yeah, this is the first time for me that I use it for this discussion, and it all works perfectly. Yeah, is it a new tool that you use in your chapter?
Yeah, I think Henry would be the best person to talk about it. He's the
Yeah.
product owner.
Yeah, sure. LinkedIn Live was actually one of Aliona's idea. I'm just in charge of this whole baby project of ours. But LinkedIn Live has been a fun project for us in San Diego chapter. It is very new to us. It is very new to LinkedIn, and it's very new to the entire professional world as a whole. Being that LinkedIn itself is just trying to follow the steps of other social medias, and incorporate live streams into their stuff. I mean, not only it shouldn't be only other social medias where we could have fun and go live and talk about things on the professional platforms. So we should also be able to do this, and I really like the idea. And so we decided to take that idea, take it off LinkedIn and give it a shot, see how it goes, see how we can engage our followers and also provide value to them. And from the look of things, I was just being told recently from all of our data points, it says our LinkedIn organic followership has grown about 120% since we started the live streams. And I know personally that our military community amongst the San Diego chapter really look forward to these live streams. They get questions they've been looking to get answers to, because we can't really meet all the time in person. This kind of feels more like a face-to-face meeting. I mean, We just talking freely, asking questions, tackling questions that people might have. And we've seen that it really, really helps a lot of new project managers, the people trying to transition into the industry, and people that are already in the industry. It helps them, get those questions answered, and clarity with with the step they want to take next. And so we love it. We enjoy it. We'll continue to grow it, and hopefully work with the Los Angeles chapter and other chapters in future, live streaming together and just being awesome together.
Yes, and I would like to move on to my question about the cross-sister chapter, multi-chapter collaboration project that you have at PMI LA. Why did you decide to launch it, and what was it like?
Yeah, this is a great question. Thank you for that, because it was a journey, and we planned this. Sorry, do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, because we planned this project as a new way of membership engagement. And when I started running the PMI Lab programs at the beginning of the year, I had the idea to connect the chapters across California and provide additional opportunities to PMI members. I was imagining how wonderful it would be for fellow project managers from various locations to meet each other virtually and speak, exchange ideas and network. I personally was looking for like-minded people with whom I could speak and learn something new. I saw kind of value of this collaboration because most of our members were also struggling after the pandemic and were looking for new job opportunities. So I believe those people would have a great chance to explore a job market in different parts of the state or even the country by joining the meetings between multiple chapters. So this was my idea, and we decided to turn it into reality.
Oh, that's great. And how did you launch it, and what were the results? I wonder.
Yeah, it was an interesting journey because we went through different challenges and it was not easy at the beginning. First of all, we didn't have enough volunteers on our team, and there was a lack of communication between PMI chapters since everyone was recovering after the pandemic, and it was pretty challenging. But we really wanted to make it happen, and we followed simple actions. We were following simple steps. So our first step was building a team and reaching out to California chapters in the south and in the north of the state. Next, we expanded our search to chapters in nearby states, including Arizona, Utah, and Nevada. And finally, we decided to move further and contact the PMI chapters across the US. The second step was engaging top speakers. Since Los Angeles is a home for numerous prestigious organizations such as Caltech University and NASA agency, we were able to connect with top speaker in the project management field. And finally, we succeeded, and we had our first meeting in the summer and another event in the fall. That was really exciting. Our summer meeting was organized with the PMI Central Illinois chapter. Thanks for Florence Rene, the VP of Publicity for the Central Illinois chapter. I know she's joining us tonight. We did it together because she helped us with promoting this event, and that was very exciting. And our fall meeting was really amazing because the 5 PMI chapters, not only from California and Arizona, but also from the South in the Midwest, joined us to promote this event. More than 150 attendees joined our meetings to network with fellow project managers. And yeah, it was fun because we set up virtual breakout rooms at the beginning of the session and provided this opportunity to exchange some ideas and just network. So it was fun, really fun to work on this project, and I'm happy that we were able to launch it in spite of the challenges.
Wow, that seems so awesome. Just because there are so many chapters involved, you multiplied the value proposition for the members. That's awesome. Thank you. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was exciting.
I think it's just been a very, very awesome move from Los Angeles chapter and from you, basically, all of the work, reaching out to all of these chapters, trying to get all of them to everyone to work together. It is just nothing short for the superhero move. Thumbs up. And just before you guys continue, I know we've been getting a lot of audience, just chipping in. I'd like to remind the audience too that if you have any questions, anything you'd like to ask any of our awesome guests, feel free to put that in the comments. We'll throw it to them. We'll make sure you get the answers to your questions. And to Dan, any other person having technical issues, please just try real quick to refresh your browser. And just in case that doesn't work, the recordings will be available right after this live stream on our YouTube and our LinkedIn page. So back to you, Aliona. Sorry for taking some of the time. Let's do this.
I think we have a question here from Chakri, our PMI San Diego chapter president. Yes, I think it's a great one. How would you do this differently now that you know what it entails? Great question, Chakri. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we were not so structured at the beginning, and we were able, and we were trying to launch this project without enough volunteer in our team. So it was challenging. Now I would say that the most important to engage your team and after doing it makes just think easier, because when you're doing it at the same time, it's extremely challenging. But we were very excited. It was only 2 volunteers in my team, the program director and the person who hosted this event. Yeah, I would say just to be organized and structured. And the team is the most important part. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So important. I have one quick question. I was just wondering, what are other benefits that you saw? Or what are some more benefits that we find with cross-chapter collaborations?
Mm-hmm. I think I see actually a lot of benefits, and not only for PMI members, but also for the chapters. For example, as I mentioned, members can take advantage of networking and exploring the new job market in different parts of the state or even the country. Additionally, there is a great opportunity to learn from best project management practices from the top speakers that usually engage for this kind of events. And chapters, it's also very valuable for chapters because they basically benefit from broadening already existing events and adding a new program to their calendar to engage their members. But the most importantly, there is, I think, a simple way for chapter volunteers to organize the meetings, because there is no need to hold it every time if each chapter organizes it like one after another. So it's just simple.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a lot of benefits. That's really killer.
All right. So we have this really pressing question that I was kind of curious about myself, and thank God Miki has asked this question. So, who wants to take this question away? Who wants to answer this?
Robin, how about you? Yeah,
Um,
I think
let's start
Robin
with
is
you.
the perfect person to answer this question.
So,
Mhm.
what are my thoughts about continuing this cross chapter collaboration? I'm all in favor of it. I think traveling and visiting each other, it sounds like it's definitely on the horizon this year. That's going to be a huge benefit to our chapter, to our volunteers, and to our members. It's really see a lot of value to be gained.
Yeah, and I remember discussing launching a shuttle bus from San Diego to Orange County and Los Angeles to the event and back. I think this is something that
Let's do it.
what
That
we
sounds
discussed.
great.
Yeah, I think we need to do that this year. What about you, Alexandra? What do you think about this?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. It's a little bit will be challenging to, I think, engage other chapter if they're from different states. But yeah, why not?
Alexander,
Yeah.
I totally see what you're saying, but at the same time, I see what you're not seeing. Yeah, you see the way the PMI Summit works. It's kind of we could just look at it as one very big inter-chapter thing. But this time, since we're kind of close, we're not too far apart. I think it will work. Especially if, say, like personally, I will be interested in, say, next summer we organize like multi-chapter barbecue party somewhere in the middle of these two. Like I know for sure if they tell me there's free barbecue somewhere and stuff, definitely will be
We'll be
there.
there.
That's true.
I'll take a bus for a barbecue. That sounds good. Yeah, that's
Awesome.
wonderful. And you can always come to San Diego. You know, the LA chapter has an invitation to join our events anytime. We welcome you. And I think what's the phrase? Two minds is always better than one. That's pretty cool to think what we can achieve and what we can put out there.
And I personally think just the fact that all of these chapters can actually meet and interact, it just like the way we have our happy hours in San Diego every now and then, I think it'll be very, very awesome for just people to physically meet, talk, and interact. You, you never know what comes out from these interactions. I mean, people are there; they don't even know they want to change jobs. They start talking to someone, they find a dream
Mhm.
job just like that. You meet people, projects you never really thought about, or you're thinking maybe it's just me thinking crazy ideas, and you meet someone with the same crazy ideas, and boom, magic. So yeah, I think all of these things would be really, really awesome. It's just mixing so many very, very potent chemicals together, which is we PMs from different chapters, and the results would be mind blowing for sure.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, but I was thinking about this collaboration, and I think it would be interesting actually extend, um, like our meetings, and maybe even go to other countries, and
Mm.
yeah, it would be really.
I
I
like
like
it.
the big, you dream big. Yeah. I'll get my passport ready. I'm into it.
I like this. I like this already. Like other countries, oh, that will be fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we have a good comment there. I'll take it away. We're doing meetups with our chapter that have been really an exciting new style of event for our PMI, and the demand for or the interest in meeting other people and just finding out what they're doing and staying fresh is huge. It would be wonderful to share it and share some meetups with you guys and have a little collaboration in those areas.
Hmm.
Not, to make it in person and offer some virtual stuff to get kind of add up some variety in the year.
Yeah, I also saw some stuff like so churches had this like um, games like football game, different
Mhm.
branches of churches against each other for like they do it annually for like championship and bragging rights for the year. I mean, if we could, start something like that. I'm not saying I can play football or will be playing, but I'll definitely be cheering in the audience. So yeah, we could throw that into the mix too.
Are we allies or are we competition? I'm not sure.
I'm allied with the winning team.
Friendly
Whoever-
competition.
Oh, Alexandra, I also know that the LA chapter offers something that we don't have at San Diego, something which is called a book club. I personally love reading books, and I think it's a great idea to discuss a book. Could you please tell me more? How do you, for example, choose a book? Is it strictly on project management, or is it connected with leadership and other powerful skills? How is it organized? Do you have PDUs for that as well? Just like, I think it's of huge value as well. It could be really interesting to talk about.
Yeah, we have these programs in our chapter, and it's extremely popular. Actually, this is another idea that we can collaborate on and set up these meetings with book club. Um, yeah. The preference of the book related of the power skill, it's not necessary to be on project management, but something from leadership and that you can apply in project management area. We provide them PDU for that, and it's, as I know, like 3 PDU, so it's
Oh,
pretty
wow.
good because there is not only book discussions during this meeting. There is also like educational session. Usually, we engage some speaker, and actually, we recently started collaborating with Toastmasters, and there are
That's
some. There are some speakers who would love to tell some short talk, maybe 20 minutes about project management subject and educate us. So this fun. That's definitely.
Oh, please sign me. I want to sign up immediately. That's really something I want to continue sharpening my soul on. That's amazing. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. Any
Well, I was
comments?
just going to say
Yeah.
we wanted to do that for our chapter, so we'll definitely have to learn from what you guys are. That sounds like a great example. We
Yeah.
talked a while ago about doing the book club. I would love to see it come into fruition.
Yeah, that's really great. Yeah.
It seems like we have outlined here just the whole strategy for 2023 with so many ideas. What else do you have on your mind for 2023? What other plans do you have, Alexandra and Robin? Two VPs of programs.
Actually, I'm excited to. It would be nice to do something to learn from your experience and take best practices, because I've heard you guys recently implemented a meetup in your chapter, and this is something related to industry companies. Could you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, the meetups. We just had our 4th meetup, which was a coffee shop setting, and before that, we had a bonfire and a day at the park. So they have been extremely well received. We found that we've added value by offering a different type of event where we can have speakers, but it's not always based on a speaker. So a lot of self-learning, good conversation, enjoying the what the area has to offer, and really building strong connections. So I think from what I've heard and what I feel myself, there is a tightening the bond within the community. And
Yeah,
also
Robin. Yeah, absolutely, Robin. And you mentioned me that last time one member was so committed that she traveled all across the city by public transport to join.
Yeah, in the rain. Yeah,
She
came to the bonfire. She was
Wow.
so in wonderful participation. It's so nice to see and to be involved in. Just everyone really having an ability to talk to each other and get those ideas flowing. It's exciting.
And for us volunteers, this kind of commitment just absolutely revamps our energy to invest even more of our time and passion into this project that's so near and dear to our heart. So yeah, that's really, really valuable for us as well. We are growing.
It is, yeah. And it's important to us to always assess what we're offering and make sure it is of the most value. So this is just a fantastic addition to our other amazing offerings that we are already so well received. It's nice to look forward thinking and say, oh, what is it that is going to keep it fresh? Where's the gap? And to fill it as best we can. The participation's amazing. I know it's helping grow our membership and our volunteer team.
Yeah, and the interesting thing that you relate your meeting according to the industry, right? For example, IT professionals, construction, I don't know, maybe something else, right?
Healthcare.
Healthcare, yeah.
Healthcare.
Yeah, we have a lot of feedback that we've received that is asking specifically for some industry focused opportunities. So that's where we align our offerings with fulfilling that opportunity and always try to ask what exactly people are looking for. Is it networking? Is it an informational session? Is it to like job, build your job skills? So I think by industry, it's really spot on how you can grow the individual needs there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I see there's a question for Alexander from Mickey right here is asking perhaps maybe you guys could partner on career and job matching, matchmaking this coming year.
And
Oh,
Miki
yeah.
Nakamura is our VP of strategy in 2023. So he used to be the VP of programs, and now he's switching to VP of strategy.
Yeah, this is
Great
amazing.
question.
Yeah, because I was lucky to meet Miki this year actually. Yes, and I'm moving to operation and the strategy part as well. So yeah, we'll
nice.
brainstorm something for the upcoming year. And I'm so happy that these meetings, like we are setting up with a few chapters, and we can brainstorm and bring some ideas into reality right now. I mean, it's cool. Yeah.
Mickey says is getting great ideas from all of you. So you guys, good job. You're helping Mickey plan his 2023 down. Like, okay,
yeah,
what's gonna happen? All right.
We're very collaborative in our chapter too. So, I think I'm excited Mickey's getting ideas. We're going to have him on here one day for a LinkedIn Live.
Absolutely. Yeah. Mickey is, absolutely.
By the end of this live stream, I think Mickey already has all the strategy for 2023 and maybe for 2024 set up. All right. So I have this very, very random question for all of you. So, we've been talking about, the great results we've gotten from all of this collaboration or possible collaborations and all of these meetups. So for coming 2023, as a member of PMI Los Angeles chapter or San Diego chapter, what do I stand to benefit from all of this collaboration? What's in for me?
Who wants to take that one away? I think
multiplied value
proposition.
That's like in short. Yeah. Right. Absolutely. Yeah. That's
like
what
it.
I would say.
I like it. So for all those members, either in Los Angeles chapter, San Diego chapter, maybe even Orange County chapter, because they're right there too. You guys are wondering, okay, so it sounds like a lot of things. What is in for me? There you have it, multiplied values. Pretty simple, but it's power and what it is right there. It's in the value from 2-3 chapters all across as opposed to just one. So multiplied values, I'll take it anytime.
Absolutely. It's more tailored. You will have more options to choose from and to tailor the value proposition to whatever you need. And the best thing is that PMI offers guest passes, and you can actually join sister chapters for free just to test if it's valuable for you or not. It's not going to be, PMI is not going to be charge you money for that. That's the best part. So, try it out this year already. You can start practicing this year.
Like
Yeah,
who doesn't like free stuff or discounts?
Oh, yeah.
It's like
I love samples.
Friday all year long. Jesus.
yeah, and of course, networking opportunities, meet different people from different parts, make friends, have fun, and yeah, exchange your experience to learn something new. It's always very exciting. And hopefully, yeah, we will be having more chapters joining us. I know on this call, some chapters for joining us tonight from different countries, and maybe they will be excited to collaborate with us as well. So,
Yeah,
I
you
know
never
we
know.
are. Yeah.
Absolutely. You never know who would be the person who will bring you the best piece of information that you are looking for, or just help you in a way to your dream job.
hmm It's amazing what inspiration and connection you can find, even when you're not really looking for it. So that's such a beautiful thing about aligning our chapters and working together with a collaboration. It's given us quite a few ideas, and I hope to say that we're an inspiration with other people to say, "Oh, look at that's something they're doing that's cool," or good practices to share.
All right.
Absolutely.
So it's been awesome so far. So far, we've been having a great time. But time flies when you're having fun, and we're getting closer to that hard stop. So I'm going to ask every other person viewing us if you have any questions, anything you want to share with us. Now is the time. Do not wait. We do not have time. And so to start bringing this to a close, I want to ask you guys. Um, I'll start with Robin this time because Robin has been kind of low key, staying quiet today, and I noticed. So I'll start with Robin. What what for you are you looking forward to the most with this collaboration? And sneak question: what are plans for the holidays?
Oh, wow. Was that a two-part question then? Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to the most is strengthening our ties together, and how what a big effect that can have. I think it really is amazing how much more involved we can all get when we're working together, and the new ideas we can bring to the table. And for the holidays, my plan is to I'm going to eat quite a bit with my family, and and I'll be traveling out to Austin, Texas, where I recently joined their chapter because of the guest pass as well, and
Oh,
getting the great inspiration for how other chapters are doing it. Very cool.
Very, very nice. And anyone in the audience too that wants to tell us about their, what they're looking forward to the most about this collaboration or their Christmas plans, feel free. We'd like to know. Now,
yeah, please.
moving on to Leona and Leonel, your turn.
yeah, the summit changed a lot in my personal understanding. Before that, it was like all virtual, and kind of the value was also kind of virtual before you actually see a whole full of 3,000 engaged, passionate project managers. This completely changes you. So right now, even twice as more passionate about volunteering for PMI, about meeting and networking, and nurturing those relationships, because it's not just helpful for your career, but it's fun. I found so many friends at PMI, and it's amazing. It was the unexpected benefit that I realized for myself. So I would just multiply my networking with cross chapter collaboration for me personally.
Sounds good. And for Christmas, I'm thinking it's your
For
low key.
Christmas, my plans are just as like a couch potato: eat, sleep, and repeat.
I think that's the best Christmas plan. Just eat and relax. Do nothing.
Right. That's
All
my year
right.
has been very intensive, so I will need it.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I can understand that perfectly. So, last but not least, Alexander, what are your takeaways and plans for the holiday?
I I'm very excited about our future collaboration, and I like this idea of brainstorming and bring something new that we never done, and it looks like we learn from each other, and it's the most valuable part. Um, yeah, that's I think the best part that I see the value of this collaboration. And plans for holiday, just I was going to be honest, to go home, but probably I'll just stay here with my family and just meet friends. So yeah, it's exciting as well.
Awesome.
Well, it's still a very good in just staying low key, enjoying the holidays. It's still a good thing. With family is awesome. Enjoying it low key with some personal time is also good. For me, I'll say my biggest takeaway from this is just the fact that I'm just excited personally because I know it's been fun just being with San Diego chapter itself. And now I'm seeing the possibility of that multiplying and going from not just going beyond San Diego now to Los Angeles and Orange County. I'm like, oh yeah. And I really, Robin, I'm looking to you. Hope that barbecue party happens in summer.
We'll talk. We'll talk. I'm all
And
for it.
then, yeah, definitely. I'll keep bugging you. I'll just send you random messages every now and then.
Are you going to
Barbecue.
be the cook for us? Because we have to have a volunteer team is very important.
I could help. I could help, but the problem is that the food might not go around if you let me be of the food.
We'll
Because
figure out some details. Yeah.
we'll work on that. We'll work on
Okay.
that.
We'll talk after the show. We'll see what we can do.
Definitely. For the holidays, I think it's just going to be low key, quiet for me. I'll try to eat, but I don't eat that much. I try to eat, probably watch a lot of TV and catch up on whatever I need to catch up on. So yeah, it's going to be pretty laid
Inspiring.
back for me. Yeah. So for everyone that was all of our viewers, those that contributed, those that silently just watched and enjoyed themselves, we appreciate you all. Florence, all the way from Illinois. Oh, you've been awesome. Mickey, Chakri, we have Casey. I don't know if Dan figured out that lag in his browser, but we appreciate you as well. We appreciate the effort. Oh, there is Casey. Okay, Cassie. I don't know. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Uh, Happy holidays to you as well. We're glad you were part of this live stream. Mickey, happy holidays to you. Any other person has anything to say before we call it a wrap for the year? Anyone? It's an open floor.
Well, I want to say thank you very much for joining us today. It's wonderful to look forward to collaboration and to be featured, to close out the year. Thank you, Henry. Really just appreciate it.
Well, I'll say I'm the one that should be thanking you guys. You guys were awesome. It's very fun whenever I have amazing people like this with us on our live stream. It just makes it a whole lot easier to just provide value to those followers and just enjoy ourselves. I enjoy this conversation very much. I'm very much looking forward to 2023, what plans all of these chapters will cook up together. For me, I know some really good plans are going to come up, so I'm excited for the year 2023 and I look forward to working more with Los Angeles chapter. Alexander, it's just been awesome. You've put so much work, you've put so much effort, and you kept on reaching out to chapters, you kept on reaching out to us, and I'm glad we decided to just work together. It's awesome. It's the beginning of a wonderful thing, and I very much look forward to it. And I can't wait for us to have our next live stream together. So yeah, thank you all very much for coming on today, for just being awesome people that you are, and to all our audiences, we always appreciate you guys. for joining, just, contributing. And what else can we say? It's a wrap for the year. We wish you all a very, very, very happy holidays in advance. Stay safe. Try not to eat too much, but spoil yourself if you want. And, we'll see you all definitely in the new year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy